Hello again from Lake Zurich. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
How lucky did we get?
Huh?
How lucky did we get? Getting entrance into this private club to sip our morning coffee. It's about 10:30. We just finished that previous interview sitting out by the bench by the lake. And then I just came in here and I asked the guys if we could have coffee here and they let us in.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So since we have this beautiful setting, let's just carry on with our conversation. And now that we're also further away from the traffic noise. Yeah. So, we were talking about one very significant aspect of your life, which is your marriage and partnership with Mama. So, do you want to put it in your own words?
Well, if you have to talk about her, one of the first things that strikes me is before we got married, I'm sure during the negotiations, what we must have gone and said, कि मुंडा का शराब नहीं पीता, सिगरेट नहीं खाता, vegetarian है, this, that, etc. So generally, everybody in the Kalia family doubted that statement.
Mm-hmm.
फौजी थे, शराब ना पिए थे, सिगरेट ना पिए, how can that be? Anyway, soon after marriage, since the plan was that Sunaina would go back on 11th March to Chandigarh and I would go on to Secunderabad. Once in Delhi, we decided to go for dinner to Oberoi. Oberoi was one of the few 5-star hotels in Delhi in those days.
Acha.
So we went there. There the menu came. So I told Sunaina, I said, you all decide what you want. So she ordered Hindi do pyaza. Hindi do pyaza या some vegetable do pyaza.
Bindi do pyasa.
So anyway, I ordered it. And after that, when we started eating, I wouldn't touch it. So she said, why aren't you taking it? I said, I don't take onions. So she said, you don't take onions? I said, no. She said, what about meat? I said, I'm vegetarian. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't eat meat. And not only that, I don't eat onions also. It was then that it dawned on her that probably what Boji had said was all true. And it was not just a statement. So that was one. Second, we had a very funny thing. We had taken a bus from Delhi to take the bazaar to Chandigarh. And after the marriage, we were supposed to come back in the same bus. But then I decided we had the reception in the evening, just something like yours, and Fegas in the morning. So we had the reception, went back in, we were kept in MLA's hostel. So we spent the night in MLA's hostel, and in the morning, 6 o'clock or something was the Fegas. So we came home. The Fegas were done in the lawn in front of their mummy's bedroom in that house. So we came there for the Fegas.
What a lovely setting.
Yeah.
मोतिया के फूल के बीच में.
Very nice. So then we decided, why not fly down to Delhi? So arrangements were made for me and Sunaina to fly down to Delhi. But then since we would have reached earlier and the bus would take much longer to reach Delhi.
Huh.
We were told not to go home.
Huh.
We were supposed to spend time in Delhi somewhere, confirm that they reached Delhi, and only then we go home.
Huh.
We were living in Narayana in those days. So Brahm Chacha ji, I remember, dropped us at the railway station.
Huh.
Sorry, at the airport.
Huh.
And from there we took off. From the airport we came to Odeon.
Huh.
We saw a matinee show,
Huh.
that 3 to 6 sort of a thing.
Huh.
And you know what was the picture we saw?
What?
Amar Prem,
अरे वाह,
Rajesh Khanna.
क्या बात है?
So we saw that
On the day
picture.
of your wedding.
Uh,
Huh.
and after that picture, then the picture finished at 6 o'clock or so. We phoned up the house. There was nobody picking up. So we had to wait some more time.
कहाँ देखी पिक्चर?
Odeon.
ओडियन में. हाँ.
So Odeon के पास there was a restaurant. Then we went there.
वेंगर.
No, not Vegas. It was in the inner circle only, but I forget the name now.
हाँ.
It was on my tongue a few minutes ago, but I forget now.
हाँ.
So we rang up. We found they had not come till then. So then we had coffee, etc.
हाँ.
After coffee, we realized they had come. Then we took a taxi and went home.
हाँ.
So that was that.
Interesting.
So then I went back to Chandigarh. Happy was born on 22nd, 25 March, I think. And in the end of March, she came to Sunaina.
हाँ.
Now, in those days, we never had those tight securities at the airport
हाँ.
where it was difficult to go. So she said, suppose you are not there at the station, at the airport, how will I come? You give me the address here. Oh. So I said, don't worry, we'll be at the airport to receive you. But she was very worried because this was the first time
हाँ.
she was traveling alone,
हाँ.
and that too by air to a place somewhere in Deccan.
हाँ.
When the aircraft landed, just below the ladder of the aircraft, I and one of our postmates, Bhisham Pitama, we used to call him Bhisham Pitama. Actually, his name was B.D. Vadwa.
हाँ.
Both of us were standing on the two sides of the ladder, waiting to receive her.
हाँ.
Now, B.D. Vadwa was a lieutenant, good about 3 years junior to us, who had come on the degree course.
हाँ.
He was doing degree with us, and his fiancée was an air hostess.
हाँ.
So he used to keep coming to the airport quite often to meet her.
हाँ.
So thanks to B.D. Vadwa, we both walked onto the airfield and went right up to the aircraft.
Oh.
So once from there we walked into the terminal building.
हाँ.
The moment the door opened, one Jamala was given to me, one Jamala was given to Sunaina. And we had a Jamala ceremony at the airport,
हाँ.
and then there was a sort of a big shift band. All among the postmates only. Somebody playing the drum, somebody playing baja, somebody playing.
अच्छा, सब कोर्समेट्स had gone.
All postmates were there at the airport.
अरे वाह.
The full course, we were 29 of us. All 29 were present at the airport to receive us.
How nice.
And all of them had some instrument or other to play the band. There were some foreigners who came out of the aircraft and they found what is happening here. So it was very funny. So then we used to get a car from the mess on hire. So for me and Sunaina, they had hired a car. All others were on their scooters. And the common practice in those days was right from the airport till the mess, the lights of the scooters will be on and the horn will be permanently pressed. so
What a welcome.
we had 8-10 scooters in front of us, 8-10 scooters behind us, and the car in between. So we came as a cavalcade to the EME officer's mess in Secunderabad MCD.
What a welcome.
There, in our course, Son was the first one to get married, and Rajendra was the second one. So, for all practical purposes, we used to call Manjeet as the Sas of the course. So, all the new ladies coming in were welcomed into the city by Manjeet and Meera. So मंजीत मेस में तेल लेके खड़ी हुई. तो both sides there were those plants. So इधर तेल चुआ, इधर तेल चुआ. Then we were allowed to enter and Paka given a formal welcome. Then taken home.
Nice.
So that was the way we used to receive all newly married couples when they came to this place. Another thing which I remember distinctly, so before she came, I had taken the house, I had set it up, and not only set it up, I even set up the kitchen, taken out all the utensils, connected the gas, bought some provisions so that immediately things can be used.
Immediately you could send her to the kitchen. Hey, Papa?
No, not send her to the kitchen, but things were ready for her. So she didn't have to work. And that night, of course, Anil took us out for dinner to one of the restaurants. And first time when Sunaina wanted to cook a meal at home, a very funny thing happened.
What happened?
Most of the time, people were used to prestige pressure cookers in India. We somehow had Hawkins. And I had taken out the Hawkins pressure cooker and kept it there. Now, Hawkins, you have to put the lid in between and then turn it and do it.
Right.
Whereas Prestige, you put it on top and then turn it and lock it. So she was used to Prestige, she never used a Hawkins. And in Hawkins, there used to be a rubber gasket to seal so that the steam doesn't leak out.
Right.
Now, when I tried to take the things out, maybe I must have overlooked the rubber gasket. Anyway, she cooked. Dal वगैरह बनाई, दाल जल गई. So for a very, very long time, I kept joking with her. कि look, दाल बनाने के लिए दाल में पानी भी डालना पड़ता है. Not realizing the fault was mine because that gasket was missing. So whatever water she had made became steam and it all leaked out. And obviously if water leaks out, the dal will get burnt.
Right. So
But
when did she tell you?
no, she told me immediately. I've never used this pressure cooker. There is no gasket in it. But I made this as a joke and I carried on this story for a very long time. Then, that just two of us, initially I taken that house on rent. It was a 2-bedroom house with a nice joint dining and one. It was a basically 3-bedroom house with a joint dining and attached bathrooms in all. So, as a newly married, we didn't have much luggage. Virtually everything was lying open. I mean, there was no things, so all the rooms were lying khali. So, one room she had made as a puja room sort of a thing in the sense. She was very fond of reading Ramayana. So every morning when I used to go for classes, after taking a bath, etc., she used to sit down and read Ramayana. And along with that 3-bedroom house, we had a 2-room set. So after some time, that house was given to the station headquarters, and since I was already staying, the station headquarters allotted that accommodation to me.
Okay.
So then we got a 5-bedroom set.
Are
Because
Baba.
those 2 rooms also became. So 5 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, 4 bathrooms,
Bapre.
and just the 2 of us.
But that's a good thing because you got a lot of guests then to begin with.
Yeah. So they all came. I mean, Neval Banji came, Didi came.
When did Didi come?
They came to Secunderabad.
Kab?
Month I don't remember, but I suppose it must have been in the summer vacations only because children are all school going.
Acha. Because Nirmal Bua ko to mujhe malum hai
They
the
came-
kids couldn't attend the wedding, so
No, kids couldn't attend. Neeraj attended the wedding if I remember correctly. Vivek and Neela did not.
So no, she's told me that because she couldn't take the kids, she had promised them that she'll take them
Yeah.
to you afterwards.
So they came to Secunderabad. But I have a feeling that probably Neeraj attended.
Must have, you must have been younger.
Very young, very young.
But one thing I remember Mama used to say कि वो आया था तो छोटा सा था and उसको I don't know बोलते थे या he used to say naughty naughty sit in the potty.
Ah,
So
naughty, sit on the potty.
Yeah.
That was a very common thing with him.
yeah,
I remember telling that to him very often.
yeah. So
Right.
that's one thing she's always said she remembered about him.
Then yellow, dirty fellow.
Huh.
That was one more thing with Neeraj.
Huh. Interesting things you remember, huh?
I think so.
फिर
So these were some of the initial stories. Then
how did you meet?
how did we meet?
That's an interesting story too, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Body probably found out somehow. The only interesting story is they were already looking for boys,
Huh.
and the last time Body went, that day they were supposed to go to, what place was that? Moradabad or something.
Huh.
They were looking for a boy who was related to Pratibha Bhavi.
Huh.
Her elder sister's
Huh.
son,
Huh.
Suman.
अच्छा.
So they were going to see Suman and they virtually made up their mind that they are going there and they will
Huh. Finalize.
finalize it there.
Huh.
And Body probably reached one day earlier than that
Huh.
and then talked about it and started giving his astrological predictions, this, that. So they said, okay, chalo, let's see this boy also,
Huh.
and then we'll go to Moradabad.
Huh.
So they postponed that idea,
Huh.
Now, you remember Baldev Boga?
Yes, I do.
So Baldev Boga was doing 28 degree.
Hmm.
I was doing 29 degree.
Hmm.
The degree courses were conducted under the faculty of EME.
Hmm.
We used to have 3 different faculties there. One was faculty of electronics, FEL.
Hmm.
One was faculty of EME, electrical and mechanical engineers, FEME. And one was FIET, faculty of industrial engineering and tactics.
Hmm.
So we were controlled by FEME, and the battalion commander, in those days they used to call the commander of the faculty.
Hmm.
He was one one colonel, MC Bhatnagar,
Hmm.
Mahesh Bhatnagar.
Huh.
So Bhatnagar was SM Joshi's CEO.
Acha.
So I had applied for leave. Boji wanted me to come to Chandigarh
Huh.
to see Sunaina.
Huh.
So I applied for leave for 2 days only.
Huh.
Imagine from Secunderabad going to Chandigarh on a 2-day leave.
Huh.
When the journey from Hyderabad to Delhi itself by train used to be 36 hours.
Huh.
And Baldev Boga asked for 6 days leave at about the same time
Huh.
and for the same reason.
Huh.
He was coming to see Kiran.
Huh.
So same week, both of us applied for leave.
Huh.
I applied for 2 days leave. Baldev applied for 6 days leave. He was granted 6 days leave, and my leave was cut down to 1 day leave.
Oh, Baba.
He was to come to Delhi, I had to go to Chandigarh.
Huh.
So anyway, 1 day or whatever it was, so I said, okay, can't be helped, I have to go. So I combined it 1 day with Sunday,
Hmm.
flew from Secunderabad to Delhi. From Delhi then on Sunday morning, we went to Chandigarh.
Hmm.
After lunch, we went to their house. So they made tea.
Huh.
So when they made tea, Bonji said, "Penji ja cha prem nal banana." So mummy didn't understand कि ये प्रेम नाल की मतलब है.
Huh.
Because then I realized that they used to put very little tea leaves in chai. The tea used to be very light.
Huh.
And in our family, we were used to stronger tea.
Huh.
So more tea leaves, more milk.
Huh.
So mummy used to narrate the story to me later on. कि मैंने समझ नहीं आता सी कि प्रेम कितने दिखाइए पत्ती दिखाइए कि दूध दिखाइए कि चीनी दिखाइए.
Huh.
So anyway, that was just besides the point.
Interesting.
So that is the first time we met, and after that, then I and Boji were left alone to talk it over, and they went inside to talk over themselves, and finally both parties said yes.
Huh.
So
But you fell for Mama's hair.
that day I didn't know.
You did. You
No.
told me that.
No, no.
You saw ऐसे छोटी ऐसे घूमती हुई.
No, but she had covered it with some sort of a shawl or something. Because it was quite a cold that day. That day it was raining also.
Hmm.
So here I came to know only after marriage,
Hmm.
not that day. So after that, we decided कि ठीक है. Both of us said yes. Then we wanted to do some sort of a broker thing. So we asked them only कि भाई कहाँ ज्वेलरी शॉप है, क्या है, किसके पास जाए. So mummy told us to go to one of their jewelers, Nikka Ram or somebody.
Hmm.
जिसे वो लेते थे. तो we told Sunaina also कि you come along, she did come. तो एक अंगूठी लेके आए थे, वो अंगूठी पहनाई. And that was then taken as a engagement ceremony only. And after that, this was, I think, 10th, 11th February.
No, it was the 5th of February.
Sorry, this was 5th February. Yeah. This was Winnie's birthday. Quite right. So this was 5th February, and March we got married.
Yeah. And Baldev Vora got married on the same day.
Baldev also got married on the same day.
Chat Mangni Patwaya.
And we both lived in the same house also.
I know.
Baldev was on the ground floor, we were on the first floor.
Small world.
Yes.
What a world.
And both of them had a jolly good time. Kiran and Sunaina.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Both of us used to go for our classes,
Huh.
and these two ladies used to have chit chat
Huh.
till it was time for us to come back.
अच्छा टाइम कट गया.
Yes, very nice.
Hmm.
In fact, that friendship with Kiran lasted for a very long time. And even now, it's always nice to meet Baldev and Kiran.
Yeah. It is. I haven't met them in a long time.
I didn't go for the code this year. I mean, this year means last year perhaps. But what did I? The last I met him was on the code only. I think last year I went, and I didn't meet them. I didn't meet them.
Good.
But his son has also had a marital problem.
Huh. So
So
good friendships formed at the beginning of the.
good friendship right at the beginning, and it's continued.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So from your early years, any episode, anything that you remember? We have 5 more minutes to go.
We were all fond of traveling.
Huh.
So after degree, I came to Kanpur,
Huh.
and Kanpur I had the complete UP area
Huh.
where we used to go for CME's inspection.
Huh.
So I was nominated once to go towards this place, Haridwar, Rishikesh. That time I think we went to Nainital or something. So you remember once we had that photograph at home where Sunaina and Ashu are dressed in those hilly clothes.
Yeah.
So that was taken in those days
Okay.
at Nainital, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh. Good. Fond of traveling, fond of eating,
Fond of eating.
good
In
times.
Kanpur we had very good time.
That's good. And Mama Ji was there as well?
Mamaji was there, and we used to make it a point that twice a week at least
Huh.
we must meet.
Huh.
So those 3.5 years was good bonding with them also.
Huh.
Very nice.
Good. That's nice. मैंने काफ़ी photos देखी हैं. And Ashu Prashu as well?
Ashu, yeah.
नीचे वाला?
Ashu was below us. There was an Air Force officer, DK Singh.
Huh.
So his son was Ashu.
I've seen very pretty pictures of Mama on a terrace with Ashu and Prashu. Good times. Yeah.
Those
Chal.
were the days.
Well, these are the days too, Papa. You're sitting on Lake Zurich.
Sitting next to a lake in a place in Switzerland.
मतलब इससे अच्छा और क्या चाहिए आपको?
I mean, who could have dreamt that one day I'll be in Switzerland?
Well, you want it, it happens.
Even I wouldn't have been able to dream that I'll perhaps come one day to this place.
घूमने का शौक है अभी बोला पाँव में पहिए लगे हुए हैं
ਪਹੀਏ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਲੱਗੇ ਸੀ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਪਹੀਏ ਫਲੈਟ ਹੋ ਗਏ
Yeah.
ਗਰੀਸ ਨਿਕਲ ਗਈ ਪਹੀਆ ਦੀ
Well, anyways, here you are. It's lovely. It's a nice sunny day. It's the last day of our holiday, and we're trying to make the most of our time over here. Lovely clean water, Swachh air,
ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ
beautiful. So,
ਬਾਏ
bye.